Good day everyone! Welcome to the world of math. Halikayo, samahan niyo ako para tuklasin ang mga bagong kaalaman sa mundo ng matematika. Negative exponents. The competency is applies the laws involving positive integral exponents to zero and negative integral exponents. Let us have a recap about the rules of exponents or the laws of exponents. So we have multiplication rule, division rule, power of a power rule, power of a product rule, power of a fraction rule. So these 5 laws of exponent ay napag-aralan nyo na po nung kayo ay grade 7. So dito po sa laws of exponent na ito, dito po sa 2, 4, 6, 8, ang atin pong itatakil ngayon ay yung susunod na dalawa, which is zero exponent and negative exponent. So ano nga ba ang zero exponent? So zero exponent, any non-zero number raised to a power of 0 is equal to 1. So ibig sabihin po, any number ng exponent ay 0 is equal to 1. A raised to 0 is equal to 1, where A must not equal to 0. Let us have an example. 10 raised to 0 is equal to 1. 14xyz raised to 0 is equal to 1. So let us have another example. Evaluate each expression. So let's answer. What is 6 raised to 0? Very good. Any number raised to 0 is equal to 1. How about number 2? 5 times AB raised to 0. Since 5 has the exponent of 1, so we're going to write 5. Then AB raised to 0 is equal to 1. So 5 times 1 is equal to 5. How about number 3? Negative 2A raised to 0. Since the exponent of negative 2 is 1, so therefore, it is negative 2, copy, then A raised to 0 is equal to 1, then multiply negative 2 times 1 is equal to negative 2. Ang pagkakaiba po dito, A lamang po ang may exponent na 0, kaya po hindi siya magiging equal to 1. Kasi po, ang exponent ng negative 2 is 1. So, negative 2 times 1 equals negative 2. How about number 4? Let's evaluate 1 by 1. 7 raised to 0 is equal to 1. Then copy plus 7. Then 1 plus 7 is equal to 8. How about number 5? In this case, you're going to apply power to power rule. So you're just going to copy the base. Then, you're going to multiply the exponent. So pag multiply nyo lamang po exponent na ito, negative 3 times 0 is equal to 0. So what is now 4 raised to 0? Any number raised to 0 is equal to 1. Let us have negative exponent. This is the rule. A raised to negative n is the reciprocal of A raised to n. Meaning, A raised to negative n is equal to 1 over A raised to n. Again, the reciprocal of A raised to n is 1 over A raised to n. How about this one? 1 over a raised to negative n is equal to a raised to n. Let us have an example. 5 raised to negative 1 is equal to 1 over 5 or 1/5. 2a raised to negative 2 is equal to, copy, 2 times, then write a raised to negative 2 and non-negative exponent. So we have 1 over a squared. Then multiply, 2 times 1 is 2 over a squared. Let us have another example. Let's evaluate and simplify. So how to evaluate this expression? 5 raised to negative 2. So write in a non-negative exponent. So this will become 1 over 5 squared. Then let's simplify. 1 over 5 squared is 5 times 5 equals 25. So the answer is 1 over 25. How about number 2? We are going to evaluate each term. How about this one? 3 raised to negative 2 is 1 over 3 squared. 2 raised to negative 1 is equal to 1 over 2. Bakit po wala pong 1 dito? Understood na po na may 1 yan. Then, we're going to simplify. 1 over 3 squared is 1 over 9 times 1/2. So, multiply the numerator, multiply the denominator. So, 1 times 1 equals 1. 9 times 2 equals 18. So, the answer is 1 over 18. For number 3, 5 raised to negative 1 minus 2 raised to negative 3. So, let's simplify. 5 raised to negative 1 is 1/5 minus 2 raised to negative 3 is 1 over 2 cubed. Then, 1/5 minus 1 over 2 cubed is equal to 1 over 8 or 1/8. Then, get the LCD or the least common denominator. So, the least common multiple is 40 as our LCD. Then, divide natin. 40 divided by 5. Very good. 8 times 1 equals 8. Then, 40 divided by 8, right? 5 times 1 equals 5. Then, similar fraction na po sila. We're going to subtract the numerator, then copy the denominator. So, 8 minus 5 equals 3. Then, copy the denominator, which is 40. So, the answer is 3 over 40. For number 4, 2 cubed plus 3 raised to negative 2. So, what is 2 cubed? 8. Then, 3 raised to negative 2 is 1 over 3 squared. Then, we have 8 plus 1 over 3 squared is 1 over 9. Then, find the LCD. The LCD is 9. Then, 9 times 8 equals 72. Then, 9 divided by 9 is 1. Times 1 equals 1. Then, subtract 72 minus 1 equals 71 over, copy the denominator, 9. Then, for number 5, since the exponents is 0 outside the parentheses, then it is equal to 1. Then, 4 raised to 0 is equal to 1 plus 4. So we have 5. 5 raised to negative 2 is 1 over 25 times 1 equals 1 over 25. Thank you for listening. God bless everyone. Bye-bye.